Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. My name is Sarah. This is what Shaw said, and I hope you will excuse my very casual appearance today. It has been rainy and nasty in Texas for a few days now, and cute was just not happening. So the ponytail is happening today instead. I do want to share with you my first quarter empties so far this year. I had decided that I was going to do quarterly empties rather than monthly empties because I just find that some months I just don't have a lot to show. So I thought by doing it quarterly, at least then you would get, kind of some more substance in the video. So I have my giant 31 bag here. I keep this in my closet and typically I just toss things in as I empty them, but I have everything on my desk right now. And as I show you, then I'm going to be putting them back into the bag. So this is in no particular order. Some things are in projects, some things are not in projects, but all of them have been finished since the beginning of the year. So let me stop rambling and show you what I've got. I'll try to do some of the big stuff first. This is a soft soap in black raspberry and vanilla. This is the larger size. This is fine. I find that for every day, the soft soap or the method soap or just, whatever I find at Walmart or Target is perfectly fine for me. I do like the scents. They're fine. I've pretty much quit buying Bath and Body Works soaps for the most part, except, if I want to splurge every now and then or if they have a great sale or something. The drugstore soaps seem to work fine for me. Next, I used up the Batiste Dry Shampoo. This one is in dark and deep brown. You guys know I like this one because I don't get a gray cast then when I put it on my dark hair. I used up 3 shampoos, but I only have one to show you. This one is the L'Oreal Everfresh Sulfate Free. It's the anti-dandruff shampoo, and I'm sorry about that little holographic thing right there, but this one, I do find that my scalp gets kind of dry in the winter, so I do like to have an anti-dandruff shampoo. I usually do this about once a week in the winter. The ones I don't have to show you are, my husband and I used up 2 of the large Pantene, I think they're like 24 ounces or something like that, but he tossed them before I was able to snatch them to put them in my bag. So those I don't have to show you. I think they're like $6 and some change each. So I've included them in my totals because I was able to look them up online, but I just don't have them to show you. I did use up the Vanilla Bean Noel. This is the Ultra Shea Body Cream. This was an old style packaging, one of my very favorite scents. I think I still have 1 or possibly 2 more to work through, but I am done buying Vanilla Bean Noel for a while. I also used up this Tahiti Island Dream. This is a fine fragrance mist. I have this in a small lotion size that I will eventually probably work through this year. The Soap & Glory Sugar Crush Fresh and Foamy Body Wash. I have such mixed feelings about this product. I love the scent of it. This says freshly squeezed sweet lime fragrance. You definitely get a sugary, very citrusy lime scent from it. Where I have the problem is that they say fresh and foamy. I do not find this to be foamy whatsoever. It's very liquidy, and I found that I had to pour a lot, I had to pump a lot into my hand, and then by the time I would go slather it on, it was virtually gone. So I love the scent. I do have this in a body scrub, so I will probably continue to buy the body scrub. I just will pass on their body washes. Next, I have 2 bottles of my vitamins. These are the Smarty Pants gummy vitamins. I've got 2 months worth. These were fine. I do like the Smarty Pants brand, but I read something recently that's when in gummy form, your body doesn't absorb as much of the nutrients. So I have since switched to a chewable vitamin. So I'm still not to swallowing vitamins as pills, but I switched from the gummies to the chewables. So there you go. I'm a great big child. I did use up one of the Garnier micellar waters. This is obviously the one with the pink cap. I've always used the one with the pink cap. I don't have any problems with it. I like it. It works fine. Somehow I only managed to use up one candle so far this year, and I don't know how that happened. This is it's obviously a Bath & Body Works candle. It's in Berry Waffle Cone, but I have to tell you, if I only had to use up one candle, this was the one to use. I love bakery scents, I love fruity scents, and this is such a great combination of both of them. Plus I love the jar. Purple is my very favorite color, and it just is so cool to look at. Yeah, I don't know how I only ended up using one candle, but that was all. So I will have to do better on that this next quarter. I did use up 2 setting sprays. This is the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Makeup Mist and the Project Beauty Spray Set Go. This one I got in a BoxyCharm, and they were both fine. Nothing to write home about. I went through this one really quickly. It only took me about 6 or 7 weeks to use that one. And then this one, it maybe took me a little bit longer, maybe 2 months or so. They were both fine, but nothing that I would go out of my way to purchase again. I used up one deodorant. This is the Degree Motion Sense in Peach Burst. And you guys know I am not a fan of the florally scents or lavender or anything like that. So this was a nice, that was a nice scent for a deodorant. I used up my 10 Skin Liquid. This one is to prevent razor bumps and razor burn after like waxing and shaving and stuff like that. Here is a little bit of a spoiler alert. I did use my NYX Angel Veil Primer. This is in my 7 Deadly Pans. That this update is coming on the 7th, so you will see that one more time. You've already seen this once. I have used up the Tresemme Perfectly Undone Wave Creation Seafoam. This was just in a little travel size. This was fine. When I wear my hair naturally curly, it works okay. It does get sticky though, so you can't use too much of that. Here's another little bit of a spoiler for you. Guys, I'm so surprised. I was able to use up this L'Oreal Revitalift Moisturizer. Every time I would update my Avengers project, I was like, yeah, I haven't used this yet. Oh, I haven't used it yet. Oh, I forgot to use this. So in the last like month and a half, I have pretty much used almost this entire jar. There was a little bit of it used when I put it in the project, but the majority was used this last month and a half to 2 months in the project. I only managed to use up one fragrance sampler, and I don't know how that happened because I spray something every day, whether it is a little sampler or now I'm working through another one of those body fragrance mist. So I don't know how I only managed to use up one, but this was a good one. This is Replica by the Fireplace, and this smells, it's so good. It is a unisex fragrance, but I don't know a lot of guys who would wear this, honestly. To me, this is the perfume form of the Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. You get that sweet, a little bit of the sweetness, but then it's like that smoky fireplace. So good. So I knew I wanted to use this up before it got warm. So I actually finished this off maybe a couple of days ago. Really, really enjoyed that. It's very expensive though, so I probably won't be purchasing it anytime soon. All right, let's talk about some skincare that I've used. This is the Ven Skincare Age Reversing All-in-One Concentrate, and this is obviously just a little deluxe size sample. I did get this through Influencer, so thank you Influencer for sending this to me. They actually sent me 2. I've worked my way through this one. I do have one more to go. This was fine as far as skincare goes. It was a nice moisturizer. They say you can use it like as an eye cream and as a moisturizer and it's all in one is what it's supposed to be. So like this is the only thing that you need to use. I did still use an eye cream with it, and I think I still used a primer with it as well, but it was fine as far as a moisturizer goes. It's very expensive. I probably will not be purchasing it, but I did enjoy it. Another moisturizer is this Belief the True Cream Aqua Bomb. This one was fine. I know this is very controversial. Some people, it's like super hyped up, or some people just don't like it at all. It was fine. It was fine. It's very expensive. I'm not spending my money on it. Got 2 eye creams to show you. This one is the Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm. It's fine. Not gonna buy it. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Eye Cream. It was fine. Not gonna buy it. Excuse me. 2 cream products that I'm super proud of using up. This is the Tarte The Sculptor, and this is in shade 1. I don't know, this was a cream bronzer, and I tried to look it up on the Ulta site and on Sephora, and I couldn't actually find this product. So I got it in a Sephora Favorites kit maybe 2 Christmases ago, and I don't hear a lot of people talk about it really, so I don't know if it was like, if they don't sell it anymore, or if it just comes in a kit, or what the deal is, but I did like it. It was a good shade for me. It was the first time I had ever used a cream bronzer, so I was happy to use it up, and I will obviously probably can't repurchase it because I don't know where to find it. Benefit Watts Up. This is my second cream highlight, and was able to use that one up. Super happy to have this one done as well. I had mentioned that I liked this, but it's not really a necessary step for me. I do wear a powder highlight every day, so I put this one on, then I put my setting powder on, and then I put my powder highlight on top of my setting powder. So like I said, it's just another step. It's fine. The product is fine, but I won't go out of my way to purchase it. I think I have at least one more sample of that anyways. This is the Benefit Erase Paste, and my shade is number 2 medium. It's this basically salmon-y color. I think you can kind of still see a little bit of that in there. This one was actually in my 2017 use up. I did not get it finished, so I was really hoping to finish it in the first quarter of this year, which obviously I have done. They don't make the erase paste anymore. It's now called the Boing concealer, and I don't know if it's the same formula or what the deal is, but I did really enjoy this. I like it's not too dry. I now have the Pixie one, and I find that one is incredibly dry, so this one was a lot easier for me to use. It's much more creamy, so I might have to try the Boing concealer and see if it's comparable to this one. Sorry guys. Next 2 products I have, this Hard Candy Felt Tip Eyeliner in the shade Nautical. It actually comes out that kind of turquoisey color, really cool, but this is old. You can see the tip is kind of getting frayed, and I don't really wear colored liner on my top lid. I do like a little bit of color on my bottom lash line, but I'm good on that one. This one is the Clinique Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. You guys know I was super excited. I think it was last month when I finished this one up in Avengers. I will not be purchasing this. I'm so tired of looking at this and I wore this for so long because I was just really trying to get rid of it. I didn't not enjoy it, but I'm not used to wearing the same color every single day. So I think maybe that was what the problem was. Anyways, I got tired of it, so I was happy to use it up. Oh, we've got some powders here. I have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed. This is obviously just a deluxe size sample. This was really nice. I had never used it before, and I did enjoy it. It lasted a good long time. I would consider purchasing that again, but I have a lot of loose powders right now. And then here's another spoiler alert for you guys. I used all of the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. Check it out. Guys, I am so happy about this. I'm so proud of myself. That's just the color of the pan. There is nothing left there. Super, super excited to be done with this. I really liked the product. However, it was just, I just wanted to see if I could do it. And I actually finished that one off in 5 months. Couple more things to show you. I have one of these to show, but we actually went through two. This is the Crest Complete Whitening Plus Scope. That's just obviously our toothpaste. We went through two of those this quarter. Farmhouse Fresh Melon Body Milk and Cucumber and Melon. Really, really enjoyed this. This was a gift from one of my girlfriends, and I like this Cucumber Melon scent. It's more fresh than the Bath & Body Works one is, you know, the old school Cucumber Melon. I find that was very sweet, and so this one was more fresh. I really liked it. Ulta Beauty Premium Pillow Cotton Pads. Obviously just cotton pads. I go through those every couple of months. And then the Perfectly Posh Detox Dust. This is basically like a bath bomb, but in powder form. It says you can get 2 to 3 baths out of this. I usually try to get 3, and I really did like this. This is the Detox Dust one, so I used this when I was sick a few weeks back and enjoyed that. Finally, my 4 deluxe size mascaras that I used up. Smashbox Full Exposure, really enjoyed this one. Urban Decay Perversion, I really like that one as well. Makeup Forever Excessive Lash, I like this one. And the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, this one I'm not a super huge fan of. It was really dry and it flaked. And I've heard that this in the deluxe size is not great. In the full size, I guess apparently it's a lot better, but that is what I have to show you. I'm gonna move this out of the way, and I'm actually sitting in a different position. My couch where I'm usually sitting is behind me, but this room that I use for filming is also my office and also my craft room. So I am sitting at my desk today, and I have my big computer here in front of me, and I wanted to be able to reference some prices and some different things. So I have my use up spreadsheet here in front of me, because I don't think in my makeup use up intro video, excuse me, for the year, I don't think that I mentioned what my dollar value goals were. And I would like to use $1,000 in full size products and $500 in deluxe size samples. So for the first quarter, my totals for all of my empties were $506.81. So of that, full size products were $276.36, and deluxe size samples were $230.45. So I am super excited. My goal was $500 for the year, and just in the first quarter, I'm already halfway to my goal for deluxe size products. I might have to bump that up a little bit, but I am happy to do that. And then I'm pretty much right on track for full size products, $276, and that's about a little more than a quarter of the way to $1,000. So I'm making good progress, and that is, that was kind of why I said I really wanted to do this quarterly, because I feel like it will, when I sit down and look at it quarterly, rather than saying like, oh, I used $40 of products this month, then I can actually see some substantial numbers. And I feel like that's a good motivator for me. So the other thing that I wanted to go through real quick is my use up numbers so far year to date. We're only going to talk about the ones that I have progress on. So I will leave my makeup use up intro video down below. So if you want to see what all of my goals are for the year, then that will be available to you. But so far for eye creams, I said I wanted to use 3 deluxe size samples, and so far I have used 2 deluxe size samples. I said for moisturizers, I wanted to use 9 deluxe size samples and 3 foil packets. I have so far used 3 deluxe size samples and 1 full size moisturizer. For cleansers, I wanted to use 7 deluxe size samples, 1 foil packet, and 3 full size. I have used 1 full size so far. For primers, this is a big one. I wanted to use 15 deluxe size primers, 4 foil packets, and 1 full size primer. I have only used 1 full size primer. However, we're good. Next quarter, I am going to really hit the deluxe size samples hard on the primers. For concealers, I wanted to use 3 deluxe, 4 foils, and 1 full size. I have used 1 full size. For foundations and BB creams, I wanted to use 4 deluxe, 7 foils, and 2 full size. I have so far used 1 full size. For powders, I wanted to use 2 deluxe and 2 full size. I have used 1 deluxe. For cream bronzers, I wanted to use 2 deluxe size samples. I have used 1 deluxe size sample. For powder bronzers, I wanted to use 1 full size. I have used 1 full size. For cream highlighters, I wanted to use 2 deluxe. I have used 1 deluxe. For eyeliners, I wanted to use 9 samples, 3 full size, and I've used 1 full size. For mascaras, I wanted to use 10 deluxe size samples. I have used 4 deluxe size samples. I've actually got a couple that are pretty much right on the edge, so I'll have some more in second quarter to show you. For perfumes, I wanted to use 17 samples and 1 roll-on. I have, as you know, only used 1 sample of perfume. So, primers I gotta get a move on. Perfumes I really gotta get a move on. And then for setting sprays, I wanted to use 3 and I've used 2 so far. So I am not tracking bath products, lotions, hair care, those types of things I don't have in my use up, but I am still counting them in my dollar value for empties for the year. Let me know if you like the quarterly empties where you can just watch 1 video and get everything for the quarter, or if you prefer a little bit shorter videos and you want to watch them at the end of each month. Let me know what your preference is, because I definitely want to be aware of that and, you know, make videos that you will like and that you will watch. But thank you so much for joining me for this one. If you have any questions about anything that I've used, I didn't really go through a whole lot of like reviews and things like that. So let me know if there's something in particular that you have a question about, and I'm happy to answer you. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. I love to have new friends. So I hope to see you soon. And until I do, have a great day. Bye.